Hey, good evening, folks, and welcome to the New Rocksville 2026 Republican primary election, all right? I'm going to be your host, Leo DiAprio, and I'm going to be moderating this debate. And basically, here's how this is going to go, right? So, because we don't have a lot of debaters, right, for the Republican Party, right, what we're going to do is it's going to be sort of a more open mic thing, if you can understand me on that one. You know, we're going to let the candidates talk a little bit more freely instead of having individualized turns to speak like they're doing over at the Democrat thing. So we're going to go over and we're going to go see all the candidates now, and we're just going to go introduce them. All right, so we got Maine Congressman Cat Hat, and we got these two guys who are both Maine congressmen. We got Ben Thing and we got Samuel Iamuel. How we doing tonight, guys? Oh. You know, Leo, I'm happy to be here, you know? I'm hoping I can get to be mayor of New Rocksville, and we're gonna see how this goes. All right, Mr. Head, I'd like to see that. Mr. Thing, how the hell are you? How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing all right, Leo, and I'm hoping that, either I could get into office or Kat can help me out get into office, and, we'll figure it out, and whatever happens, me and him, we're a team,
I love it. I love the team spirit, Mr. Thing. All right, and Mr. Iamuel. Mr. Iamuel, sir, how you doing? How you doing, buddy?
Well, thank you for asking. I'm hanging in, and I'm hoping that we could just be here tonight to have a little bit of fun and have a really good debate.
All right, I like that good sportsmanship. That's what I want to see, Amuel. That's what I want to see, Iamuel, you know?
Yep.
All right, so here's the deal, guys, okay? We got about like 5 or 6 questions, right? 5 or 6 questions, not too much, huh? And all you got to do is you got to answer them. And, you can talk amongst yourselves, collaborate ideas even maybe, and we'll see where this goes, Yeah. All right. So we got this first question here. All right, and this first question reads, Mayor Salvatore made a campaign promise in 2024 alongside former Mayor Cindy Moustris to build a statue in honor of Marley Donna Fitzgerald Vollasson, right? And so here's the deal. They never got to that. So, what are your thoughts on that? Why do you think that is? Let's see if we can figure that out.
You got to understand what the Democrats are having a hard time grasping is really just the fact that, he doesn't have a lot of time to get to those things.
Absolutely right. You tell him, Ben.
And, Salvatore is a busy man. He's got this lawsuit now. He's got, Grizzly Halloween that's open now. And he's doing all of his things. He's got no time to actually worry about a statue. And he's got no time.
I'd have to agree with Ben here on that. And while I do believe that it is important to pay respects to fallen soldiers, on the one hand, on the other hand, I feel that Sal has bigger priorities right now than a friggin' statue.
All right, good. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see, people. All right, so we got our next question here, and it reads: if elected to office, what would you try? Would you try to re-separate New Rocksville and Leisure Pole? And if so, how would you do it? Why don't you come up with an answer? See what you could say for that.
Re-separating New Rocksville and Leisure Pole? Seriously?
Who even wrote these questions?
You could take a look at all the benefits that New Rocksville got, from being bought, or Leisure Pole got by being bought from, New Rocksville. And there's so many good benefits, so many good things that have outcomed because of that. And it's so bizarre that it would, to me, even be an idea in somebody's mind, to try and, re-separate them. Like, what, in order for them to do that, Leisure Pole would basically just have to be sold to someone else.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. And at that point, the question it's not would you do it? The question becomes, could you even do it? So it's just a pointless discussion.
Right. Totally valid. Let's move on to current affairs. Right. So our next question here is: if you were the mayor of New Rocksville today, how would you handle the Lima versus New Rocksville lawsuit? Would you do anything differently than South Terrell, or do you think he's making the right moves? Let's see what you got to say.
Not really. No.
No, I mean, granted, Elk can be a little bit more respectful towards Diane, but I can see why there's hostility between the two of them.
It's just, I think the person who's got the worst here is, the child, Leonard Leamer. He's got it real bad right now because, he's got his buddy, the mayor, going against his own mom, and that ought to create some trouble, and it's not fair to him. He didn't make those social media posts. He didn't ask for them, so it's not fair to do to him, and it's going to be interesting to see where this kid lands, when this is all said and done. Just saying.
All right, this is good. And, the final question for the night, I'm going to skip through some of them. Final question for tonight, why do you think that you're the best candidate to run for mayor? Now this one you might disagree on a little bit, but I want to hear what you guys say. I want to hear some good old debate. Why do you think that you're the best candidate to sit in Sal's office right now? Let's see what you got to say. I would be good for the office because the people know me as the main congressman, and they like what I'm doing. So, Salvatore's ineligible to run for a second term. Otherwise, he'd be here on the stage right now. Hug Mila isn't going to bother. So, no fault of his own. But who's going to be left? Well, who's allowing all the stuff that Salvatore is doing for him to do? Who's allowing it? Why, me, of course. So, you would be practically kind of stupid not to elect me as mayor, in the sense that if, you agreed with Salvatore's policies, but you vote Democrat, in which case, then you're stupid. Wouldn't want to call any of the American people stupid, of course. Right. All right, now I got you. Ben, what do you got to say about this, Ben? Come on, give me your introspective.
Well, on the same level, the cat said, I care about the American people, and quite frankly, I want to help them out. I want to be able to continue Salvatore's legacy of freedom and justice. These are the most, important things that they make up a town. So I want to do right.
Now, word, Ben. All right, Mr. Thing, that's from you. Samuel, we're gonna wrap up this debate with you. What do you think? Why do you feel like you're the best candidate for mayor?
Well, I'll just say this, right? People know me. People love me. I am most likely to win this debate and to win this election, in my opinion. Because, who doesn't say Sam I am without a smile on their face? Just who? Like, you can't even friggin' imagine it.
All right, that's what I like to see, some good old-fashioned debate. All right, well, that's going to cut it for this debate, folks. Thanks for tuning in. The link to vote is going to be in the description for the primary election. For updates on when the voting ends and all that, you can check the New Rocksville official website under the primaries article, and you're also going to be able to find a lot of campaign material from all these other guys and these other politicians on here. So, be sure to be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to vote. The link to vote is also going to be in the Democrat video, and we can't wait to see how this election turns out. Democrat, Republican, we're going to see how this goes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you around there. Have a good night, everyone.